What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis playoff edition. And we're going to talk about how the Los Angeles Clippers was able to force a game 7 by beating the Denver Nuggets tonight. This is going to go live on YouTube, of course, on Analysis Playground. On there, they ended up winning this game 111 to 105. And the Denver Nuggets got off the right way. They won the first quarter 28 to 25. And then the Clippers came back and won that second quarter 33 to 29. And then that third quarter, the ball was just snapping. They was moving it, trying to find the open shooters, trying to get to the basket as much as they could. And then Kawhi Leonard just started. He started off good in this game, but he just continued it throughout the entire game. And you like that. You was able to see that. And he was able to stay healthy and really take a lot of contact too. And he wasn't fearing the contact. He was just going at guys. And you have to love that. But the 32 to 22 third quarter really helped them gain confidence against this Denver Nugget defense, just like the second quarter. But Denver was able to outplay them 26 to 21 in the fourth, although the Clippers still won. We're going to talk about Denver first because they did a lot of things right, but there's a lot of things they're going to have to solve and fix in the next game. This team has been up and down all season. And I think this was no different. Aaron Gordon, 41 minutes. He was 9 of 16 from the field, 1 of 6 from three. Like I said, this team has questionable shooting, but they ended up knocking down enough to stay in this game, and they hit them at the right time. And I think that was a good thing to see. But they lived on a perimeter a little bit too much. And you can say that could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing, but the perimeter shots are the hardest shots. And those are the shots most teams want you to take because of that. And I feel like they fell into that trap tonight, and that just helped them not score enough points. Jokic did take the most shots on his team, which is not a surprise. He should, but they also kept other guys trying to create more shots than playing off of Jokic. And I think that was a good thing for the Clippers too. But the 5 rebounds that Aaron Gordon had, 4 of them was offensive with assists, a steal, a block, 2 turnovers, and a personal foul. He was a -2 and plus minus. He finished with 19 points. This was a great game from him. He has really been a guy that has been working on his game and trying to add as much as he can to it. And he tries to do as much as he can to get open or even in transition. He tries to do whatever he can to put points on the board. And you have to love that because he tries to do it efficiently, and he usually does, besides sometimes from three. But he took no free throws. Michael Porter Jr. was 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He took 1 free throw and missed it. He had 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. He was a -24 and plus minus. He only played 24 minutes, and he finished with 5 points. That can't happen. They need their best players on the court playing their best and space on the floor for Jokic to operate the way he wants to. But he played 42 minutes, Jokic did, and he was 11 of 22 from the field. That's good to see. He was 2 of 4 from three, but he went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 8 assists and 7 rebounds, and one of them was offensive, 3 steals and a block, 4 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls. He's a +1 and plus minus, and he ended up having 25 points. It's just fun seeing him and Zubac just battled it out, like just going straight at each other, bumping each other, knocking each other, not fearing each other, and trying to go out there and just get stops against each other. But Jokic won that battle tonight, in my personal opinion. Jamal Murray, 9 of 19 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He did have 8 rebounds and 8 assists. He did have also 3 blocks, which just shows you his versatility when he wants to and how he can play. He didn't go off tonight. He had a good amount of attempts, but they slowed him down a little bit and made him play their style of game. And then he just lived by in jump shots, and he just couldn't do enough of them. 3 turnovers and a personal foul. He's a +2 and plus minus. Christian Braun, he was good. He kept hitting the open shots. 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. I like what he did. He just played his role and does what he usually does. As long as he's getting in double figures plus, that's what he's going to do, and that's all you can ask him to do, as they don't really give him a crazy amount of shots or they don't trust him with the ball that much. He's just a guy that just picks on you if you don't pay attention to him. 3 rebounds, 1 of those offensive with an assist, 4 personal fouls, a +4 and plus minus, 14 points for him, and that was good to see. Peyton Watson gave them good minutes. 3 of 5 from the field, 1-1 from three, 2 rebounds. They all was offensive. With a block, he was a -5 and plus minus with 7 points. I love the things he did. He really came in ready to go, and he did make a difference out there, and he did make some big plays. And he only played 11 minutes, as crazy as that's going to sound, but it's true. 3 minutes for DeAndre Jordan, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a -6 in plus minus. And then Russell Westbrook, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, a double-double because he had 14 points and 10 rebounds. That's really big, and he really did make a huge difference out there, as he should have. This was his best game to me for the Nuggets because they had so many things they needed him to do, and he was able to do that without turning the ball over a lot. 2 of them was offensive with 6 assists. He also had 2 turnovers and 3 personal fouls, even though this game came in a loss and the other great game came in a win. I mean, they 2 tough teams going at it. So it's always going to be a close one. And this game ended up being that because nobody won this game by double figures. 44 of 84, 52% from the field, 11 of 27, 40% from three. 6 of 9, though, 66% from the free throw line. Can't have that. You got to fix that up and clean that up a little bit in the next game. 10 offensive rebounds, 39 total, 24 assists, 6 steals, 7 blocks, 12 turnovers, and 14 personal fouls. And then the Clippers, they played a short rotation. They got their best guys in there, and they did get great contributions also from their bench. But Kawhi the Claw Leonard, they had nothing they can do. I feel like he settled a little bit for threes. Other than that, I love what he was doing offensively, just getting to the paint, trying to finish as strong as he could, and ending possessions in the fourth quarter too with rebounds. If Zubac couldn't get it, he was going in there and trying to get that rebound as quick as he can because you know how dangerous Jokic and Westbrook and those guys can be with the offensive rebounds. Even though they did get more offensive rebounds than the Clippers, it was still good to see him just be healthy and actually just be out there playing the game the way he wants to. But he was 2 of 8 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 27 points and 10 boards. 4 of them was offensive with 5 assists and a turnover, plus 14 and plus minus. Ivica Zubac, 5 of 6 from the field, 6 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive with a steal and 3 blocks, a turnover, 2 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. He ended up having 10 points, which was really good to see. But you just want him to do more if he can. But you know, when you go 5 or 6, it's not nothing to complain about. You just try to rebound better, protect the paint better, and try to score when you had opportunities to, which he did. And if it happens, more of those options open up more in the next game. You just know that he can do it like he has done all season, and that's a beautiful thing to know. James Harden played the most minutes on the team with 47. He was irreplaceable in this game. 10 of 20 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He had the most points on the team with 28. And honestly, it was the most points in the game for both teams. He also had 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 2 steals and a block, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a +2 and plus minus. He had a bad game. He bounced back the right way. They needed him to be able to put points on the board. He was able to get to the paint. He was able to hit that signature play around with the players in front of him and hit a 3. Kept the ball moving when he had to, played some defense out there, and rebounded the ball at a good level for his position. Norman Powell, 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 24 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, +1 and plus minus. I love what he did in this game. When the Denver tried to make a run or try to cut it to single digits, he just comes out of nowhere, hits a 3, gets to the paint, hits a mid-range, hits a floater. And you just have to love the fact that he's just ready to go when he gets the ball, already knowing how he wants to attack the defense and being able to do it successfully and efficiently. And that's the best part of seeing what Norman Powell did tonight. Chris Dunn, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 assists, 1 personal foul, -5 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, and 2 points. He didn't really do much, but he was just out there trying to do the best he can to defend. And other than that, they put the bench mob in there, and Nicholas Batum ended up closing the game. He gave them so much length, and he gave them so much space, and he was able to keep the ball moving, or he was able to finish off shots. And he went 2 of 5 from three. That was only field goals, but he played 34, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. I'm like, dang, he's one of the older guys on this team, but he looked youthful in this game. Like he got some good rest, and he just came out with the right mentality, and they needed him on both ends of the court, and he delivered for them, and that's really good to see. Plus 11 and plus minus, he has 6 points. Derrick Jones Jr., 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 personal fouls, a +2 and plus minus. He ended up having the most points off the bench with 8, mainly because he made threes and was able to make another shot. That wasn't a three, obviously, and that gave him his 8. But he didn't get to the free throw line tonight. Didn't really matter because he was able to play great defense too by just using that length and that size to clear and cover space and try to find a way to get somebody slipping. And he did that enough today, even if it was with a steal. And by Bogdanovich, I would like him to do what he's doing, but you would just want him to make more shots. Like if he's on the court, you want him to handle the ball just a little bit, but you want him to be a catch and shoot guy or dribble, put the ball on the floor, and make a shot guy, kind of like Norman Powell. But if he's not really doing that, then you don't want the ball in his hands too much because you have better players that can decide and make shots and also make better plays than he normally can. 19 minutes for him, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, a +8 and plus minus. He ended up with 6 points. If it wasn't for the foul trouble, I would say he had a good game, but I would give him an okay because of that. 43 of 86, 50% from the field, 12 of 39, 30% from three. You would like them to do a little bit better than that, but they haven't really been known as the craziest three-point shooting team because obviously the Denver Nuggets got some good mobile guys that can stay in front of them or cover space. But other than that, that's something that they can correct because they can just shoot just a little bit better, make 1 or 2 more threes, and you just might be where you at again tonight. And coming out with a win is all you can really look forward to. It's not going to be easy. 13 of 15, 86% from the free throw line. Did a great job there. 35 rebounds total. They did lose that battle. They also lost the assist battle because they only had 23, but they got more steals with 9. They got more blocks with 9. They turned the ball over the same amount with 7. And then they also committed just 1 more foul with 15, although they took more free throws. So good game, fun to watch. Both teams are competitive. Both teams are fighting. Both teams are giving us an entertaining series as we thought that they would and that they should. They match up real well. Obviously, the perimeter player is going to have to continue to make those shots from the perimeter throughout the entire series as they did. But since it's not over, they have to continue to do that. And Jokic just got to find a way to have a better impact on this series. And that sounds crazy because Jokic usually has the most craziest numbers this entire season in playoffs. Usually he's a walking triple double, but they have really managed to take a good chunk out of him. Like he just can do this or he can do that, and that's it. Usually Jokic has all the plays, all the options, all the ideas of what he can do when he gets that ball or when he has the ball. And the Clippers have found a way to slow him down, and they have found a way to really make it difficult for him. And if you can do that, you have beaten the Denver Nuggets. And we got to see if they can do it one more game. Will Jamal Murray step up? Will Michael Porter step up? Will it be Westbrook again? Who's going to be that guy that has an abnormal game just in case Jokic can't dominate the game, which he hasn't really done in some of these games in this series. And we haven't seen Jokic play this bad in so long. And I'm not saying he's playing bad. He's just not playing dominant in this series like you would think he would. But Zubac has used that big body to bang with him, to hang with him, and to kick it with him and just make it difficult for him to finish over the top and make it difficult for him to get comfortable shots. You know what I mean? And the Clippers have communicated well to keep him where they want him to be and keep him passing the ball back out to guys that can't really do much on their own or take too many seconds off the shot clock because they can't make those quick decisions that can lead to a bucket or lead to them scoring one. So this series is interesting. Kawhi Leonard still seems like he's ready. It seems like he came out with the right mentality. We're not losing this game. Now they got to win on the road, and that's going to be the toughest thing to do. But if you're a veteran team, you don't make excuses. If you want a contender, you can beat them anywhere. And that's the mentality that they have to have in this game 7. And obviously the Denver Nuggets going to feel the same way. But we knew that this series might go 7. We knew that this series was going to be fun and entertaining and interesting. And it has been everything that has came with having great players and great teams ready to battle it out, especially in the Western Conference. Other than that, I'm just waiting for game 7 like everybody else is. I'm waiting to see who loses this series and who goes home and who advances, so we can see another good series hopefully with the Thunder. I know they're better than both of these teams when it comes to how they play, but matchups make great games and great series, and we're going to see who's going to be the winner of it in the future. So we got to wait and see on that. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more knowledge. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this and NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage. If you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you and you will love it. And I also have over 3,000 plus videos on my channel that you can watch and enjoy. Plus, I make videos each and every day about NBA content. So if you love that stuff, you can't get enough of it. This is the channel for you. Other than that, hope you guys are good. Hope you guys been doing good. Hope you guys been living life the right way, working hard as you can, but also getting rest and some fun in there. And also, let's continue to try to make 2025 a better year than 2015. That's the goal. It's going to be fun. I'm enjoying it right now. We did it for first 4 months. Let's do it again for the 5th and hopefully for the rest of the year if it's meant to be. Other than that, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for enjoying. My social media is on my channel. You can check those out to see some other things I like to do because that's only content. My email is also on my channel too. You can check that out. Other than that, thank y'all for watching. Y'all stay blessed. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. I love y'all, and I will be back with more analysis later today, or you can say tomorrow, as it's going to be 12 o'clock. It's going to be the weekend again, as fast as that has been coming, but it's reality. Other than that, I'll be back with the playoff prediction for the Knicks versus Celtics. So stay tuned, stay subscribed, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Peace. Y'all stay blessed up.